Diane Williams. You're listening to the Mississippi Arts Hour, and my guest today is international author, J.J. Salem. Welcome back to the show, J.J.
Thank you.
And I'm just really enjoying this. We ended on a cliffhanger, but we're going to tell people a little bit more about what we're talking about. To me, it's a new term, bonk busters.
It's a British term for a certain type of fiction, and basically the definition is, a popular novel that's characterized by frequent sexual encounters of the characters. So, and that is, that's a characteristic of it, but it's much more than that. It's about, glamorous settings and, intricate plots that involve deception and betrayal and, larger-than-life characters. Right.
That you want to know more about their lives as they're, as you progress through the pages. Express yourself. I guess an article on the website express.co.uk said it is about a world where sex is a success weapon, where love is the smiling mask of hate, where slipping youth and fading beauty are ever-present specters. It is a world where the magic ticket to peace and oblivion are pills, basically. A pill to help you go to sleep, a pill to keep you awake, and so forth and so on. So it's the Valley of the Dolls.
Exactly.
It's where the glamorous live and play. It's the jet setters too, I would imagine.
It is, definitely.
Yeah. So that's very interesting.
It's fun to write about. They're just endless opportunities for storytelling with those kind of things.
It seems harder to write about. In my mind, trying to think through those different settings and schemes and make them all come together with dialogue that doesn't make you say, you know what? If you're saying it's a page turner and it's going to keep people, that takes
it takes some time. Usually in the book that I have coming out later this year, it's called The Strip. And, when I'm conceptualizing a book, I usually just start with, a situation. And in that one, I knew I wanted to set it in Las Vegas. And, there'd been so much in the news about, there's always something in the news about a politician, a sports figure, a star, who's cheating on his wife.
Fodder for writing.
And so I decided to flip it and, have the wives do the cheating in The Strip. So The Strip is about three married women in Las Vegas who were all involved with the same gigolo. So this is like, revenge for the women because they get to do the cheating in this book. And, so I started from there and just, as I created the characters, as you create characters, they kind of take on a life of their own, and the complications and conflict just, happens organically.
Okay. So I'm not going to go much deeper into that, but I want to back up a little bit.
Okay.
And I want to talk about some of the writing that you've done that, really gets the attention of publishers. Numbers, number one, is one of the things. Sales gets the attention of a new publisher or editor or an agent or something like that. And you wrote a book on Adam Sandler for Scholastics, I believe. Is that right? It's called Adam Sandler.
It was an unauthorized biography.
Not too shabby. And it sold over 100,000 copies.
At the time, he was, one of the biggest movies. He's still a huge movie star. But at the time, he was just a huge movie star for kids. It was the era of Happy Madison and was it Happy Gilmore? Happy Gilmore, Billy Madison, and Big Daddy. It came out actually in tandem with the movie Big Daddy. So I think so many kids in schools, they get their Scholastic order form, and they all wanted to read about Adam. So it was a really successful book.
And over the course of your career, you have also been a ghostwriter. I have so many questions about that, but I can't ask but so many today. a ghost writer. For a writer who has written as much as you have, and we have to talk about some of those books, to be a ghost writer and not use your name is a choice you make based on a couple of things. Just tell me a little bit about this.
Well, that was earlier in my career, and I was just looking for any opportunity to get published, to work with editors, to augment my income. And some opportunities came my way with the Mary Kate and Ashley, cottage industry that it was at the time.
That's those two little, they're not teenagers anymore, two young ladies that used to be on a sitcom on television.
Yeah, they were on
Mary
Full
Kate
House.
And Ashley Olsen.
And then they did a television series and some movies, and now they're, heavily involved in the fashion industry. But at the time, I mean, they were, idols for tween girls, and they had an entire line of products, and books happened to be one of them. And my agent was approached by an editor, just looking for writers to fill in some of the gaps. So I did